says, "Hey coach, I'm rarely in the mood for sex. It's been an ongoing issue in my relationship for years."
Do you know if it's a guy or a girl asking that question?
It says blabber blabum rabum.
What?
Okay.
Blam
That,
Ram.
that's
Nice screen name.
that's his name.
So that doesn't help. Okay.
Well, if you're not feeling like you want to have sex with your significant other and assuming you don't have, because if you're out of shape, you're fat, you're not going to feel normal. And so, number one, that you maybe got a physical thing going on, but let's assume there's nothing physically wrong with you. You just don't desire the girl that you're with. And then the question is like, why are you with her in the first place? Because if she was hot, if you liked her, you'd be fucking all the time. And healthy relationships that go the distance, typically they have sex at least 2 to 3 times a week. Those are just the facts. Those are the numbers. When it's one or less, then typically those relationships don't work out because there's just not enough intimacy and chemistry and affection between the two. So if you've been with somebody and you're cool with a once a month release, then that tells me you probably settled for the person that you're with. This again, assuming that you're fit and you're in shape and everything's normal. But if you're obese and you're out of shape, it's like, yeah, you barely can walk from your front door to the end of your driveway to empty your mailbox without being all gas. Of course, you're probably not going to be too interested in having sex, and your dick's not going to work too well at that point either. So,
And
but
insecurity issues too. You
yeah,
might not feel confident enough to like get aroused. Like you're just already having multiple
Just
things.
depressed, and
Yeah,
you're just thinking, oh,
overthinking.
I'm fat. She doesn't think I'm sexy.
Yeah.
But some women think big men are sexy. But
yeah. If
that's
you're
your
not
own cup of
happy,
tea.
it's like you got to get to a happy place first. And so, if everything's normal, if you're happy, if you're healthy, you're fit, you're in shape, and you just don't desire a significant other, because what typically happens with most human beings, I mean, all you got to we just look at your friends, your family, you go outside and look at people. Most people, as they get older, it's like, man, their bodies are wrecked by the time they're 35, 40 years old. And especially if people got alcohol or drinking problems, it's like they start dropping dead in their 40s. I had friends that, drank and partied a lot. And like one in particular, I remember, it's like he drank himself to death at 47 years old because he was getting fucked up every week, and to the point where he'd be blackout drunk. And he came home drunk one too many times, stumbled around, passed out, fell back, hit his head on the tile floor, and popped a blood vessel in his head. And his family found him the next day dead. And it's like he fucking drank himself to death. He wrecked his body. This one particular dude was handsome, 6'3", blonde haired surfer dude. He was jacked. He was funny. He was charming. He was the life of the party. Girls went nuts over him. But by the time we were 30, he was fat. He was bald. His confidence was gone. And he was just continuously, perpetually drinking. And by the time he was 47, he was fucking dead. So you got to take care of your body. Because when you don't, you're communicating that you don't have any will to live. Our bodies are a physical reflection of how we feel about ourselves. And if you're wrecking your body, it means you don't give a shit.